So you ever play Roots? It's where you have a woman tied to your bed, spread eagle, and you tickle them until they say their name is Toby. Yeah, it's been a busy week. Welcome to DopplerVidya. We're playing Breath of Fire today. It's made by Squaresoft before they were Square Enix and started going more faggy, for lack of a better term. Started fucking with the system of RPGs. You get things like some of the later Final Fantasy titles. If you want to see the games, skip to 6:15. I wanted to see the opening because I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, you know. Despite the furry. Oh shit! The cat and the dog are fighting. Why did they do that? Why can't they just have like peace, man? Looks like the cat won. But yeah, 6 minutes and 15 seconds, that's where the game starts. The opening sequence here starts at about a minute 30, a minute 40, more like a minute 38. We'll find out for sure in a moment. Minute 42. Okay. So it shows space, I don't know why.
People live and die as countless as the stars in the sky, and as fleeting as foam on the water. Dun 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 dun. Why are we brought into the world, only to depart so quickly? I would say, I don't know, on a cosmic scale, our lives flash by in the blink of an eye.
Did I mention it was also depressing? I mean, it's like all we are is dust in the wind. That's a good line, I should write that down. I should really write, yeah, that's... Yeah, we cut forward. The trees are beautifully drawn. I couldn't have done them any better myself. And you can see how well I draw the trees if you look at my video where I played the game I made, James Doppler's Epic Sci-Fi Fantasy Quest. James Doppler's Epic Sci-Fi Fantasy Quest for the Mind? Very long title, I never finished it. The Clan of the Dark Dragons. Something tells me these are the bad guys. Well, it does say they're a menace, but the Phantom Menace wasn't really a menace. Forgetting that dragons once laid waste to the land. I mean, they had to if they ate food. Even the NPCs are drawn pretty well. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know if I think those are the dragonkin. It's like, okay, you two, dragon form, you two, go to hell. I don't know why they need the guys with flags. You'd think that they would know. Yeah, there's the furry that I mentioned. God, just so terrible. And apparently the dragons had some explosive charges set there. Those dragons did not crash into those trees or breathe fire on them. George Bush had them set the explosives beforehand. Who is this dark power that grants evil wishes? Will the light dragons emerge to bring peace to the world? I need to scroll faster. Now they're flying up a waterfall. I guess they got enough momentum to keep going upwards, even though they stopped flapping their wings. They started falling in. So I moved the subscribe button up a little bit. I noticed that since YouTube changed up their player, I mean, I like the way it's set up, but it basically rendered every subscribe button that was down in the bottom corner as useless. So from now on, I'm just gonna keep it about there. So that way, even if they bring the player controls halfway up, I'll be good. Sped that up. What should I name my character? I already know. Yeah, you couldn't spell out rapist, so just Rape. Rape. Rape is my character's name. I wish it could have been Rapist, but apparently everybody in this era only has 4 letters in their name. I'm sure that dragon's supposed to be a good guy, but it doesn't look like it. Then he set himself on fire, so he may be some sort of monk. Will perish if you don't wake up. Village is... we must go. The flames don't seem to be spreading. Take it from someone who's had to put out a house fire that an arson started. Fire doesn't work that way. You know, they'd be... I almost passed out. Alleged arsonist, all the... Arsonist. Well, she wasn't arse. But, yeah, smoke fills up the room so fast. Get down here, and everybody's just waiting in the burning building. Because that's what you're supposed to do. If a building is on fire, you wait by the front door for help. Oh, the humanity. I'd hardly say they're surrounded. I've gotten distracted because I'm reading these. In this video, we make it to the first dungeon. In the next one, I make it all the way through the second dungeon. So hopefully there will be, on average, a dungeon per video. However, on the next one, I don't beat the boss. So I'm going to, yeah, spoiler alert. Actually, forget I said that. I'll do something. I am going to grind a little bit, and so that way I'll be recharged. I'm gonna grind, and then I'm gonna play the video game. But seriously, folks, I'm going to grind the character, get him leveled up a few times, probably go through the dungeon a couple of times, because the enemy at the end of the second dungeon is just ridiculous. Oh, what happened here? They all got grayscale. See, the fires are all localized. Surely they have a water source. She doesn't need the power of the dragon. She needs the power of the Loch Ness monster. Squirt some water on that stuff. Oh, food came up in that one. I'm not sure what's cooler, shooting lightning from your fingertips or making lightning come out of the sky. Really not. I had some really strong coffee today, you guys. Oh, did it already pass? Yeah, it just passed the one. I didn't even. I looked down for a minute. I didn't even notice the one that said, "We're just doing our job, miss." It's a good thing that she's not black or doing their job. She would have been shot. But I don't know the circumstances behind Mike Brown and all that. I don't know. The only one I'm sure was done wrong was because I saw the video. And that was Tamir Rice, the little kid. I saw the video of that. Those cops, that was murder. The others, I mean, okay, Eric Brown was probably, well, yeah, Eric Brown was a bad ordeal too. But the others, I'm not sure about. Like that, Shantae Tonde, the one that. The one that got arrested in Texas and turned up dead, like from hanging in the jail. I'm pretty sure that was just a suicide. Despite, because you know, I don't know. I guess they think people are not capable of committing suicide in jail. I've seen it happen during the time I spent at Folsom. Yeah. I ran that place. There was this one guy there. The warden kind of liked him. He was an accountant. And he started doing the taxes and shit for the... They kept giving him privileges, but they gave him a poster of a pinup girl. Big mistake. Because you know what was behind that poster? Semen. He had jacked off all over the walls. That's how the poster stayed up. I mean, you know, they couldn't give him thumbtacks. The walls were made out of brick. Couldn't exactly give him tape either, because he could fashion that into a shank, and then he would have said, "I can shank you," but oh, people have been cured. Chief, don't you think something? We renounce the dragons. Their battles are ours. Must fight for Sarah and the pride of the light dragons. Not if they throw some water on it. Oh, maybe it will anyway. This could have been prevented. Only you can prevent house fires. O ye of little faith. I know that I should try to stop you, rape, but I can't. That's generally the case. Take this. It's not much, but you can use it for equipment. $300 GP. don't think fire does that to stone. I could be mistaken. But here's the overworld. The overworld is not very expansive. From what little I've seen, you got these things. They're called fleas. So rape is going to kill them. Like these basically just become a nuisance. Took me a minute to get used to the controls because I'm used to there being titles on them where you can read what they do instead of just assuming based on the symbols. Maybe if I read the instructions it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, these things are about to kill me. But those first few levels, they go pretty fast. It'd be kind of nice if you could level up this quickly throughout the whole game. Rape reaches level 2. What is level 2 rape? Like, is it rated on a scale of 1 to Bill Cosby? Assuming Bill Cosby did anything. I mean, he is suing for what? Defamation of character? I mean, if he's that serious about it, you know, he might just be innocent. Who are we to judge? I'm sure some of them are real. I also know that some of them were just people who wanted attention. Lou Ferrigno's wife being one of them. Don't believe me, look at her story. Doesn't add up. Unless she's just absolutely stupid. And it wouldn't be a, it would not be a Super Nintendo RPG unless you were swinging a sword at slime. Although I don't know. I don't remember any slime in Chrono Trigger. I never beat Chrono Trigger. I should play that. I should play it. It's a good game as long as you don't look at the art for the characters, then they just look kind of dumb. They always look so angry. Oh yeah, you know how I talked about the subscribe button? The one that I moved up? If you guys want to click on that, that's cool. If not, you know, whatever. Looks like these rocks got caught on fire too. So the town got really hot, and then it got its rocks off. Go up to this guy. Wait, no, which... One of these assholes is like, we should go into the castle. Or maybe it's the second dungeon. He's like, we should go at night. But then I get there and he's nowhere around. Which is probably for the best, it's a stealth mission. But here we are, the first dungeon, and it's actually pretty easy. I think I had a harder time of it in the Game Boy Advance version. More slime. That thing's better than me. He's just a creep. I'm Rape. I don't know. I think we could be friends. People tend to creep before they rape. Rape drinks the clean water. The evidence is destroyed. This whole dungeon is pretty easy. You got these things, they poison you, and it's kind of a nuisance. When I got to the second dungeon, I realized I should have looked around for a store. And I realized that I looked it up and I found out the store was in the first town that I was in. Apparently you can buy like 9... You could buy some herb, and the herb would heal you. I wish I would have taken advantage of that. I wish I would have known about it. I should have looked around. But I was kind of eager to get back to the point that I had gotten to in this game before. And that point being wandering around on the overworld, not knowing where to go. But I figured it out this time. I figured it out pretty quickly. I did pull up a walkthrough, but that was only for the purpose of finding a shop. I'm proud of myself. I got some herb. Bronze sword. See here, it's just fucking symbols. I don't have any magic yet. I'm gonna... Well, no, I guess it can't really be helped. With Knights of the Old Republic, whenever I play it, I try to keep the main character at like level... I think last time I got through Terrace with my main character at level... I ended up having to level them up one more time. So I think I got through it with the main character at level 3. Because I like to wait till I get to Dantooine to start leveling up. Mary's in the room with me, so I can't tell you why, because she has not played it yet. It'll happen, she'll play it. Yeah. I showed her some clips of HK47, and that got her interested. She played Dragon Age. So Dragon Age, I told her this was better than Dragon Age, and it really is. Like, BioWare will never top Knights of the Old Republic. I'm sorry, they will never top that. I don't think there will ever be a better Star Wars game in general than Knights of the Old Republic. Ever. Knights of the Old Republic 2 had potential, but it had been so long since I played it. I got it, and I got the restored content mod. And, I don't know, it'd been so long since I played it, I wasn't sure what the differences were. If they ever make a Knights of the Old Republic 3, I did hear they were talking about remastering them and releasing them for current gen systems. If they do that, I want it. But they, the one thing that's gonna bug the shit out of me is seeing the Disney Interactive logo at the beginning. A few months ago, after the house fire, I was replacing some books, but I replaced them with different books instead. I got the Thrawn trilogy, which I still need to finish. It was written in the 80s, and Disney had already reprinted it with their fucking name on it. It really pissed me off. Also, The Force Awakens. Not gonna talk about it because you've gotten this far. I'm not gonna give you a bunch of spoilers, and because I'm sure there are people that haven't seen it who might be watching this. But I'm not gonna give you spoilers. I'm not gonna say any because you've been watching this for 25 minutes, and I want you to be able to see it through to the end without going on mute. Although hearing me talk, that would be worth the spoilers, I would think, but you may not agree. I love to hear myself talk. I'm just gonna say, I love the sound of my own voice. I like to hear my head rattle. Yeah. I'm not used to saying EP instead of XP. I guess it's technically more accurate. Rape loses AP. But I haven't figured out what the AP is. I would think that's for special moves, but I haven't looked around enough to see what special moves there are. I haven't fucked with the menu enough. Slimeless humans. You think you can... You're a fucking frog. I'll just sprinkle some salt on you and shrivel. Wait, no. Ignore that last thing. Frog, down 14. He only seemed to do that jump attack whenever I was about to heal myself. We got a little bit further to go. We got like 5 minutes. This game is pretty cool. I like it. There's a lot of rape in it, though. Are they gonna... Is some senator gonna say, "I've finally given up on Breath of Fire," and then HBO come in and censor the damn thing? Is that gonna happen? There's just so much rape in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. The AB logo I found is Auto Battle. It's basically Berserk. You do not want to use that unless it's an enemy you know you can beat. I don't know if you can cancel out of it. I didn't try it. I probably should have. I didn't use it here, obviously. I did use it later. I do have a... there is a big gripe that I have about this game, apart from all the rape. There is, when you beat the boss, there's no... Like, you have to walk all the way back through the dungeon. They could have put an exit in the back, you know, or like with Zelda, when you beat the boss, you got the little teleport beam that you could... Yeah, that scared the shit out of me right there, because I wasn't sure I could beat it if I had to like go through all that again. I think I used the last of my herb. I think I gained 2 levels right here. Yep. I don't think I could have done that in the Game Boy Advance version, I'm not sure. But I sped this part up so you didn't have to like watch me go through the dungeon again in real time. It'll speed up in just a moment. Oh, hey, Herb. How are you doing? Okay. I'm kind of paying attention to this to just see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Yeah, I thought you could go down that for some reason. Okay, back outside. We got like a minute left. You're not a false hero. Rape is a hero. Dark dragons, blah blah blah. There is a hidden place in the Nanai dungeon. Anyway, this is about over. If you like my shit, please subscribe. Share these videos on social media. I need all the publicity I can get, and I can't do it without you. So, yeah, please just help me spread it. If you have any questions for me or requests, either leave them in the comments or send an email to askdoppler@hotmail.com. It'll be the link. The email will be in the description along with my other info. Never had earthquakes. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's all for today. Shit, I said all that about subscribing a little bit too soon. If you want to subscribe, though, the button's right there. It's right there. You can press it, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. See you next time. Well, I won't see you, but you know.